Hello, everyone. Bonsoir, tout le monde. Thank you for everyone who's going to join. I just stopped in for everyone who is going to catch the replay. Today is March 6th, 2025. I feel a lot better. The last time that you guys, oh, the sun is down. Finally, the sun is down. The last time that you guys were with me, I had a toothache and I was not feeling my best. I did go, I managed to go to the dentist, I think the following week, Monday, and I took care of that. I rested for about a week. I pulled my tooth, I did. I knew that I had to pull it, so I pulled my tooth and I took a week off just to rest, not talk so much. And this week, I'm starting to feel like I'm at 80% restored, but I'm not talking so much. Thankfully, I've already done all of the filming that I needed for the mentorship program. Oh my God, the sun is back on. Um, and I already did that. All the filming that I needed to do for the mentorship program, I did that. I am at 80% done. I am doing the uploading of the document, the materials for my participant. You guys know that I have the mentorship session that is scheduled to begin on March 11th. After today, I highly doubt that you guys are going to see me online because I'm taking the Lent season to work on a lot of different projects. I have too many things going on, and I'm gonna take some time off for myself. So I still feel since today, this morning, I just worked online. I worked on my youth agency account. I debated a subject that I really wanted to put out for the people. And I'm also filming for my membership. If you didn't know, the youth agency has now a membership. So there are about two people that are already signed up for membership for the youth agency. And, I do a lot of like different videos that I put out for my members. So for people who are interested and who want to know about the membership from the youth agency, people who feel like, okay, they really want to have access to that, just send me an email, youthagencyinternational@gmail.com. So we did that. I'm really, whenever I put a program out, I'm so happy. It's my way to, make sure that people are getting access to some credential information, make sure that people are learning, make sure that people are really, really, this year has got to be like your good. I can't believe that we are in 2025. But I'm just really excited. I am doing big move. The consulting is doing a lot of good work in the background. There was one thing that I didn't have access to, and it was in the back of my mind. I was like, you know what, you're gonna need to do that for the consulting, and it was in the back of my mind. I didn't have the know-how to do it, and then something popped in. I reached out to these people, and we've already established connection. Next week, Monday, I have a meeting with them. So even when um, I know that the news and merci Max. Merci. Merci Max. Merci. So even when the news are probably not the best, but you guys have to be in the habit of understanding that life happens, and the springtime and the summer months, is gonna be beautiful for us in Haiti. Mm, it's gonna be beautiful for us in Haiti. Um, I have a lot going on. I'm working on a lot. Bon après-midi pour Princess Wing. Bon après-midi, Pierre le Dieu. Comment est? Comment famille ou est? Comment tout bagaille pour? Moi content well. Um, yeah, so I have a lot of things going on, guys. Um, Oh, last week when I went to the dentist, mes amis, mpa vle di yon seri de bagay ki pa fe sens. Yo di moun ap mouye an Haiti, mes amis pran lan yon blocus sou canapé ver. You know what? If you pay attention to these news here in this country, ou pa bichan fe anyen. Ou pa regle anyen. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Si ou chita wap occupé nouvel Haïti, Haïtien moun kap dou se la patati patata, se wè wap wè tout moun ap fon bagay, se wè wap wè tout moun ap travay, se wè wap wè tout moun gen aktivite ya fe e pou men mou bekeke. Anye pa jam machi pou. Me zami malan la ou yon sam pran pon blocus for fucking, I'm telling you, bumper to bumper, motorcycle. I was on a motorcycle because we needed, but again, moon kitively this one of them. I was going in downtown Port-au-Prince, and everybody was like, even the my friend was like, I'm taking you somewhere else. But I was like, you see, this is the thing. I told you guys, I was in pain, like I was dying. Hold on, bro. Tout le monde a bien marché. Merci en pile. Ok, love. Ça fait un plaisir pour me connaître tout le monde en forme. La caillou. So, guys, let me tell you. So, I told you guys, I was like the pain level that I had 2 weeks ago. There was no way, absolutely no way. I was literally dying. I knew that I was dying. I was like, I have to go to the dentist. And I ended up calling someone because there was a couple around my way that I could have gone. They were a little bit more on the pricey side. And then I ended up happening just to talk to someone that I know. This is why I say integrity, your network, people who know you. That man is not even in Haiti. And I called him because he had been, you know, wanting to converse with me. And you guys know that I was working with the mentorship, so I didn't have the time. And then when the pain kicked in, when my pain level kicked in, guys, like it made me so angry. Like every time, like I just didn't want to talk. So that Saturday, I felt better, which is usually like that. I felt better. And then I said, let me just call him to let him know that I've been in pain, that, like that's why he hadn't heard from me. So I reached out to him and I said, hey, he's a lawyer. He works with us in the youth stage, the consulting as well. And also we've developed some good relationships. We usually talk politics. And then so called him and I was, letting him know. I actually sent him a message and I was letting him know that, hey, I'm not really feeling good. You haven't heard from me because, my tooth is killing me. And by then, guys, I think that I had done a box of ibuprofen. It was like that much pain to the point where my mother was like, I just can't give you any more pills. This is too much. And I know I was drinking too, but the pain level, it was like, oh my God, I was dying. And then so I sent him the message and I said, I'm not feeling good. I'm just thinking I need to go to bed. And then he said, hold on. And then as soon as he listened to my message, the first thing he told me, which I don't even know how I missed that. You guys didn't even tell me about that. The clove. He said, instead of drinking the pill, put a clove like off. He said, put the clove on your tooth. It has the analgesic effect and that should help you. And I did that. Now, at first, I did it wrong because I didn't know how to do it. I matched up on the tooth, and that shit hurt me even worse. So I ended up going online, typing in clove natural remedy, how to do it, and I did it. So that helped me so bad. But I knew that I had to go to the dentist, and he said, "Hey, son, Sandrine, I am well. Comment ça va? It's been a while. It's nice to see you here." Yes, guys. So he said to me, so he referred a dentist. He said, "Just listen. This is someone that I know personally. This is someone who's gonna take care of you. Call him and then let him know that I sent you." So, guys, I ended up calling the same night. I called the dentist. He said, "Just come in on Monday." And I say, "Where are you located?" He said, "I'm in downtown Port-au-Prince." He was in Bell, for those of you who are familiar with Port-au-Prince. And I'm familiar with the area, but I had forgotten because I haven't been there in a long time. And this is an area where supposedly these kids are like the gangs. So I was on the phone with someone, and he knew. I was like, I'm dying. I'm literally dying. So he sent me a driver. He said, call this guy. This guy is gonna pick you up, and he's gonna take you to the dentist. But he thought I was going in my neighborhood. So but that's where the dentist could see me, and he was a referral, and he pretty much did it for me at a very affordable price compared to what other, because it's like the back tooth, leather de Monia, the back tooth, that's what's was hurting me. So when I called, so this is Saturday night. So by Sunday, I'm trying to figure out like, who's gonna take me there because it's all the way in downtown Port-au-Prince. So I called the driver and I say to him, "Hey, you know what? Can you pick me up?" He said, "Yeah, I can pick you up." And then I say, "This is where I'm going." He said, "You going uh, right near the gangs?" And I'm like, he said, "Oh my God." He says to me, I can't. I really am so sorry. I'm not comfortable to take you there because you guys know that the supposedly now we're gonna talk a lot about that because I ended up going all the way through Mouse, and I have a video that's going to come out, right? Because of course you guys know that I'm terrible with direction, so I got lost. I ended up being getting lost. So I went, for those of you who are familiar with Port-au-Prince, all the way past Exteat in front of the French embassy. So all this area, guys, is empty. Everything is dead. There's nobody there. If you go past the area, which is like my area, because I usually take care of business like around Port Leogan, for those of you who are familiar. But you can't go there. You can't go there. Now there are about two military trucks in front of Rextiat, right? There's two military trucks there. This is where the police are located, but they don't go down there. All the way down there is the gangs are there. But anyway, let me tell you the story how it happened. So I called the driver, the person who was referred, not my driver. And I'm so thankful that I ended up going with my driver because for the level of traffic, like, I don't even know why I didn't want to go with my driver because my driver is like, he can drive a car, but I prefer for Port-au-Prince so if I'm going to take care of something, I want to be in and out. The only downside about the motorcyclist is that the streets of Port-au-Prince is filled with a lot of dust. So it's kind of like, you guys know I've been taking care of my skin. But if you don't want to be in traffic for the entire day, if you come into Haiti, your best bet to me is to always have a motorcycle. Like, you in and out, you in and out. Or if you're gonna drive, then you want to go early, because we were on a bike and that drive took us freaking 45 minutes. This should have been like a 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes drive, maybe 20 minutes, right? So let me tell you. So the driver says to me, the other driver, he says, now he has like a vehicle. So he says to me, "Oh my God, I'm not going there." I'm like, "You're not going there?" I was so shocked. He was like, he said, and then he said in Creole, he said, "Docteur, ça malhonnête. La docteur a travail. La docteur a babouche nèg yo." Because you have to remember, when they start shooting, it's like you never know. That's how come you hear a lot of unfortunate news about people who just get like the bullet straight, because it's like, they just start shooting up. Um, so the driver was like, "Mm-mm, I'm not comfortable. I'm really, really sorry. I would love to take you there, but I'm not comfortable." So I'm thinking to myself, who the hell is gonna like drive me? Now my parents leave about maybe 10 minutes from the work, about 10 minutes from the area. So I could have drove with my parents, but I don't know. I just felt like I would have had to wake up like super early to go down with them. So I ended up calling my own driver. So I called him and I was like, "Hey," I called him really late. It's like 9 o'clock. I called him. I'm like, "Hey." He said, "Hey, what's going on with you?" I'm like, "I'm okay." I said, "I need you tomorrow morning. We're going downtown Port-au-Prince." He said, "On deck, I'm down." I said, "Well, tell kote oui." He's like, "Nti mette moun sou li dia, nou prale killer." I said, 9:30. We just him 9:30, 9:30 pick me up. He said, "Okay." So he picks me up. Thankfully, I bring this. I always have my little water. So I did bring it. And I'm like, let's just go. The drive was crazy because the fucking traffic. Oh my motherfucking God. But my driver, I cannot tell you that I'm going to give you a driver if you come to Haiti because I'm not giving my driver. My driver, we've known each other since 2014. He used to take me to work. He is the only driver that I have here in Haiti these days, and he doesn't even do that anymore. Like, he doesn't take people, he doesn't do that because it's become so risque to do these things. But me and him, we go everywhere together. So I'm talking about everywhere. We've even rode from Port-au-Prince all the motherfucking way to Jacmel on a motherfucking bike. It's so cool to do that, especially when you go up the mountain and you go down. It's like the coolest thing ever. I have to learn how to drive a motorcycle, and I really want to get a Ducati, y'all. Like, I want to ride like that. I'm a bike girl. But also, I guess I have to drive also this year. It's ridiculous because we have about three vehicles here in this house. So I could have like picked up one vehicle to drive, but I haven't drove since I just don't drive. I have the license, but I'll figure it out. But then, so we finally get to the dentist, and the dentist was waiting for me. I was pretty much the only client. But guys, I observe a lot of things when I got to the area, and I picked up on a lot of things. Now, for those of you who understand that I do consulting work and you know that I have a YouTube channel, DL Consulting Firm, I have a video. I have about two videos that I've recorded. I haven't posted them. One of them is a very, I would say, high profile type of video regarding information that I got access to with this whole gang in Haiti. I haven't put it out because the tension is so high. Sometimes you have access to information, and I don't really want to put it out because you just never know. You don't ever know who's watching you. You don't ever know who's listening to you. But I've been wanting to put this video out, and I think I mentioned a little bit of the information here with you guys. I really think I mentioned that. I'm not quite sure, but I really think. But the video is already filmed. I just haven't posted it. It's been on my spirit to post it, but maybe after Easter, because remember what I've said to you guys, this year is a cleanup years. All last week, so we went to the dentist on Monday, right? So the first thing is I got lost a little bit, so I went all the way. Hey, respect the truth. How you doing, boo? Thank you for being here. So I went all the way down to downtown Port-au-Prince, guys. When I tell you this shit in Haiti is so strategic, so the police, the Haitian police, their truck, so the truck that they've sent for them, pretty much, it's stationed in front of Rexteat. For those of you who are familiar, if you're not familiar, I'm working on a video. I'm just finishing up with the mentorship. Like, that's my primary focus, but I'll have a video that's gonna come out. They'll have like the pictures to support you better if you have never come to Haiti or if you don't know the location so that you understand what I'm talking about. I'll have that come sometime the end of the month or so. The police vehicles are stationed like in front of Lexdiat, for those of you who know Port-au-Prince. And they can't ou sonje kote, tout kote lontan, te kon gen pool dominicain, all that like past l'hôpital général, nobody has access to that. Nobody has access to that area. You can't even go, you know, the Palais National, like the White House for Haiti. Nobody can go. Like, after that, this is the limit. The limit is right there. This is the limit. You cannot go past there. You can't. So they say. Oh, Timon, this Haiti thing, it's so strategic what these people are doing. There's information that I'm gonna come out with, but I gotta go back. I gotta do something else. I don't want to share too much. Maybe I should have not come online. But anyways, so we get lost, and I'm located. So I tell him, I tell my driver, let's just let me call the dentist to try to figure out where I have to go. So I called the dentist and I said, I'm here. I was in front of the French embassy, which is closed by the way. All these businesses down there, everything is closed down. Like after that, every it's like I don't even know how to explain this to you. It's dead. Like all this area, it's completely dead. There are no people over there. It's kind of like you don't have, you can't even go. Like we can't go. Like you can't go. You need you. I don't even know how to explain that. You just can't go past the palais. You can't go there. It's red zone. And then we make a turn. So okay, so the doctor said you are in Avenue Christophe. You gotta go to the Rielbert. So now we're trying to figure out how we're gonna cut through because one thing that I remember my mother was like, "Don't go past La Rue. Do not go there." So I'm like, okay, I gotta make sure because I know that the guys are over there, so they all the way down there. So I don't want to be in La Rue. Let's say like remember how we were going to the carnival like Grand Rue, like all the way down. So now you're like in downtown Port-au-Prince. I'm right in. So now I'm turning the. I wish I knew the streets so that I can tell the streets to people who remember Port-au-Prince. So now we're turning and we're going upward so that we can make a turn. So we're going at on Lalu in front of like Saint Rose de Lima for those of you who are familiar with that school, right? I turn my head to that side. It's dead. Completely dead. This is if you're going to Kusupalan with Samsung Wisa and Peel because this is the streets that my dad used to take to drive us to school. Tout Ambala is dead. So zone sa, damn. Fam ta gon code géographique pour m'ka vraiment expliquer nou ki jan bagay la stratégie. I should have like a geographical card. So all this, it's kind of like it's dead. You can't go down as well. Ou baka descend na. So we go up in front of Lalu, right? So because I'm paying attention to make sure that if some shit pop in so that we know what to do. So I think immigration is not so far as well. So we are about to make a turn, but all the way on La Rue, these people are already starting their riot. They're starting to roadblocks. They're starting to do the shit. But thankfully, the route that we're taking, Real Bern, is on the right. So we make a turn, and that street is fucking calm. Like there's nothing there. Um, but the majority of the businesses, to be very, very honest, the dentist is the only one who is operating. There's like a polyclinic that's not so far. When we were the only people there. When I'm telling you, we were the only people there. However, I really wanted to vlog. I thought about it. Like if I had gone with my parents or in a car, I would have taken my phone and vlog. But because I was on the motorcycle, I didn't want to take the phone because you just never know with these guys in Haiti. Like I this is the only phone that I work with, right? So I didn't want to take it so that I could really vlog. Even with the tripod, I could have really positioned it in such a way for you to see what I'm talking about. So, but the good thing about being there was twofold for me. First of all, everything is functional. It's so weird, this country, the way things have been operating. So, first of all, Canapevia was the traffic was hell. Okay. And we left, he was late. He picked me up at 10. But for 10 o'clock, I'm looking at myself like, there's no school. Where are these people going? When I tell you the traffic, I should have vlogged this shit. The traffic was hell. I'm talking about bumper to bumper. Okay, there were about like maybe like 1,000 motorcyclists on the road. You got the fucking police on the goddamn road. Operation. Listen, I should have vlogged this shit. I should have vlogged this shit. Yo toujours gen yon operasyon ki yo pral la dan. Operation. So you got the goddamn police. You got the police that are on the vehicle. You got the police that are on the motorcycle. You got the civilians that are walking. You got the tap, right? You got the bus. You got the trucks because you got the camion qui pral bay de l'eau. Then you got the motorcyclists. And I'm telling you, I'm happy that I went because I have not left and been on those areas in years. So it felt so good to see my country. But mes amis, Larry Port-au-Prince, if you don't need to be on the streets, I don't understand why people like to go down on the streets. Now, I do have to take care of a couple of things in the area. So maybe what I'll do is maybe I won't take that phone. Maybe I'll take my other phone. So the content is not gonna be so super clear. Or maybe like I'll figure something out because I really wanted to vlog so that you guys could see what I'm seeing and have an idea of the nonsense that is going on in this country. So as we're driving up, remember, so we're still going towards the dentist, which is at Awi Albert. So I'm making the right, but my eyes it's on the road because I know that they're located in the back of me, and I'm paying to the road so that I could see what's popping, so that I could, make sure that I have a clear sense of the area because I know the area is not the best to be in. But to be really honest, guys, everything in this country is strategic. So we go on Monday. Like I said, the dentist was the only one there. I get there and he says, "Okay, what do you need?" I tell him, "I already know I need to pull the teeth because don't forget to give me a like. Give me a like when you stop. Give me a like. Thank you." So I tell him, "I know that I have to pull my teeth." And because I just really wanted to be in and out. And he gives me a cleaning, and he looks at the thing. He's like, "Yeah, you need to take it out." Now I told you my level for pain is like non-existent, so he kills me with anesthetic. Like I receive about 2 shots over here, and then I receive a lot of shots in all of my mouth because the tool that he was using to clean my teeth, I was like, it was hurting me. But when I was laying on the thing on him, he realized that my heart was beating. He realized that my heart was beating so fast. He said, he's like, "Que what that for?" He was like, get that fan, mama. He's like, "Hold on." So he turned the AC. Then he waited for me to calm down a little bit. He's like, "Okay, let me just give you a couple of anesthesia to numb you out. I'll numb you out completely. And then once I numb you out, and then we can proceed." So we did it, and I was in and out. It didn't even last me 10, not even 10 minutes. Like maybe 10 minutes, everything, and then after that he gave me the antibiotic. So then we came back here, but I've had the time, and then the next day. So this is on Monday, last Monday, and then next Tuesday, this guy starts the entire Delma area. So they say they start to shoot up, they start to go toward Nazon. They starts to go toward, it's like a bunch of mess here in this country. And in the same token, I think all, what are we in today? Today is Thursday. So all last week after that Monday. So thank God I listened to myself and I said, I'm not gonna wait. If I'm gonna go to the dentist, I'm gonna take care of business. Because from last Tuesday all the way to now, it's like these people were going crazy on the streets. So now the police ended up going toe to toe between the gangs that were in Delma in them. Then they attacked Keskov again. Oh my God. All in all, what I can tell you and what I can share with you is that um, everything that is going on that's been going on, you guys know that. If you listen to me, you know that it's extremely strategic. But I was really curious, guys, into I was was very, very curious as far as like the area that is like down Port Aliogan all the way. Like they will prend en vont pour Palais National, and then you're going all the way there. It's kind of like it's not even that it's dead. Literally, you cannot go there. Like you don't have access there. The police won't even let you go there. Now they'll pretend, hey, now they'll pretend that it's for safety purposes, but nah. All these areas where the gangs are, all these areas, guys, from what I tell you, like all the way down there, this area is filled with oil. The subsoil is filled with oil. So, li commence depuis, okay, this is Palais National, but if you go before the Palais National, all this area, all the way there, and ou prend tout en bas, ou descend, ou al portail, tout kote wè nèg yo ye. Tout se pétrole ou gen la kayou. Tout sous sol sa se pétrole. Everything is oil. I have a killer video that's getting ready to go out. Not this week, not next week. Sometime I say late in March because I gotta make sure that I can work on the mentorship. And also, if you are paying attention, you guys saw that I have a video. Which one is it? It's one of those videos. It's here on this channel. I had a couple of lives last week, and I told you that the Haitian government is working because they are finally getting caught up. It's so weird. Like, this is why I say I'm always ahead of the time because those videos and those topic discussions, I worked on it all like in 2022, 2023. I was going live and sharing so many information, and they were so either caught up with the situation here in Haiti, being afraid, or whatever they were caught up on. They did not, they didn't, because they don't do geopolitics. These guys in Haiti, they don't understand geopolitics. So everything that I've already analyzed and everything that I've already put out, they're just now getting caught up to it. So the Haitian government is just now getting caught up with the fact that the situation in Haiti has to do with our minerals, it has to do with our subsoil, it has to do with rare earth, it has to do. I mean, I don't want to laugh, but it's just like when I think about the fact that I've been doing this work for the last 4 or 5 years, been putting out those information, and these guys were not caught up into it. They were not caught up into it. They didn't understand. They didn't know. So finally, now they have a little bit of understanding as far as like, okay, wow, this is the strategy, this is what's going on, this is why they are interested. And my take on it is that now, remember what I said to you guys. Hold on, I'm getting thirsty. Give me a second. Because I was doing my live. I'm a little thirsty. I have to keep myself hydrated. It's very sunny outside. Hold on, let's drink some water. Wow, I feel really refreshed. Okay. Yes, guys. I should really keep my nails like this. It's so cute. I'm obsessed with nails, but I can't do my hair with no nails. So the government in Haiti, the guys that are here, they are finally getting caught up with the fact that the situation in Haiti has to do with our minerals. They're finally getting caught up for that. So now what they have put out, which I read an article, I think it was 2 weeks ago, they are, but they've decided to reach out. Just saying this alone, it's so upsetting to my spirit. So they've decided to reach out to no other than the Dominican Republic because I'm assuming that they have different type of firms to analyze subsoil. So that's what they've decided to do. And they kind of like give a call out. But I'm here to let you know, for those of you that have been following me, this is why I've been saying to you guys for the longest of time, those of you who have the expertise, those of you who have the knowledge, excuse me, on certain topics, you need to have company. It's a you like you're not gonna be able to get access to certain contracts because remembered what I said, a lot of those contracts are going to be governmental contract. So when if right now there are a lot of things that I can share with you, but do understand that I'm also doing my due diligence to make sure that the consulting firm is able to provide the adequate support for my country. So, if you happen to be an individual who has a company, I got to take my time when I say these things because I want to make sure that some people are fully understanding. If you happen to be an individual who has a company that has been in business, that is very knowledgeable on subsoil. You've worked in many other countries. You have that expertise under your belt. Send me an email, DL Consulting Firm 83 at gmail.com. Let me repeat myself. If you are an individual who happens to have a company who has the knowledge on subsoil. You've not only worked here in Haiti, you are in your country, but you have that degree of expertise. You can provide um, a lately portfolio as to the work that you've done. Send me an email over at DL Consulting Firm 83 DL Consulting Firm 83 at gmail.com, and we will take it from there. Remember what I said, this year it's the cleanup year. In the next 5 years, we're going to have a different country. Do not focus on the chaos. Do not focus on what you're seeing. Unfortunately, everything is strategic in this country. You just really need to know what you're doing. I cannot believe this. I really sometimes I can't believe that I am literally so glad to see you. The algorithms keep Mimi, are you serious? YouTube. I think that with YouTube, this is why I tell people that when you are, and I understand that because I too, I am a victim of that from people that I watch. This is the way that YouTube is working. And it's because so many people, I have been following you for years. Oh, thank you, Mimi. I'm so happy you were able to be here. A lot of the times, a lot of you sometimes who's been following me, sometimes you change your name, you change your handles. So I can't remember who's who. Like I have I haven't seen Manny in 2 years. Manny is from the Dominican Republic. and he has been watching me for the longest of time. Some of you have been watching me, feels like family, like because you've watched me for such a long time. Thank you, Mimi. I don't know if you have another name, but I'm reading this name for the first time. But thank you. It's always a pleasure to see people who've been with me in this journey, because this definitely has been a journey for us. It's been a long journey, guys, a dreaded journey. But those last 6 years have been something else, something else for me. You're welcome. It's Wapcon George on my other email. Okay. Well, thank you for being here. I'm happy that you were able to catch me live. I'm happy that you're still here. YouTube is funny these days, but it's because I think that with YouTube, whoever that you watch, because they do this for, I think that's how they go. So let's say this is a channel that you subscribe to. Now, this channel, I'm not on here as much these days, even with my other channels. So when you are, oh, thank you, love you too, babe. When you are not present, like you're not posting content regularly, like at the minimum 3 times. Hey, Sophia, I'm okay, boo boo. Happy Lent season. When you're not really posting like that on YouTube, they they're not gonna push the channel, right? So it's kind of like, because you have to remember, like, so many people are every day. You got vloggers, you got people posting every single day, you got people posting shorts. So YouTube is really, you gotta learn abgade montakum. Like, for those of you who, this channel, you kind of have to subscribe. I think you gotta press the little clutch, and periodically come here, look to see if I have new content, look to see if I have new lives, because I'm still posting. I may not post a lot, I may not post as much, but I do come live. You guys know that I'm not a YouTuber, guys. I keep telling you this for the longest of time. I use YouTube to put the content out there. A YouTuber is someone who posts content constantly. A YouTuber is someone who, their life evolves around YouTube, which my life does. But I do use YouTube, and I've been using YouTube to connect with people, to post information. So unfortunately, if you still want to have access to those information, you want to see what I'm about, you want to see if I have new content, you have to make sure that it's not even about being subscribed. It's kind of like constantly check back the channel, like here and there, check the channel to see, do she has new content, especially the, yes. So your girl works. So unfortunately, c'est comme ça YouTube travaille, YouTube is doing these things. Yeah, guys. So I am right now. We are leaving everything that I've been saying to you guys. All the areas where you see that they are saying that the gangs have access to, all of those areas are going to be it's going to be new. All downtown Port-au-Prince is going to be new, and by 2030 everything a will fit. Tout kote where you krasé, tout kote you do gang it's gonna, the money is there for that. Now this year is the cleanup years, right? So all last week, got pile mon ki mouri. A lot of these kids died. The police, now the way that the police is, their tactic is through the drone. So they have new material. The Trump administration froze down a little bit the cash. They did not give the cash, but the Trump administration gave materials, right? So equipment, basically equipment. So the police have access to, because the gangs, couple of months, I think it was January or so, they had access to oh my God, Citria, how are you? It's been a long time. No entiendo ni papas. It's been a long time, Centria. You said that. So glad they're testing flights direct from US to Kai. Yeah, they're doing that. I saw it today. Yeah, they're gonna have new airports. Okay has new airport. Port Salut has a new port for port. So we're seeing the development of Haiti the way that I've predicted to you. Port-au-Prince is probably going to be the last one because this is where we're getting the heavier, but it's also very strategic because we have a lot of access to minerals and resources. You guys know that November, Haiti is scheduled to go into election. So I don't want to say that it's exciting time just because so many people are dying and so many people will continue to die, and we've lost so many young people through this. And one, I have give me a second. I have so much work to do. It's crazy because now, outside of, with the consulting work that I do, I have the in-depth, but I also do project because I work with nonprofit organization and individuals who want to do project. My pleasure, observer, and thank you. No problem. I'm gonna get back to you, Mimi. Give me 1 second. So now, because of what took place, right? I didn't mention that, but you guys know that we suffered a terrible death here in Haiti. Um, and one of the things that I am getting ready to do is to accompany organizations who want to do project in Haiti, because you have to understand, guys, that the mindset that these kids have been on, young adults, is very criminal. It's very, very criminal. If your mental is in a criminal capacity, whatever projects that any individuals or any organization, whatever business that you're going to get ready to do, you need to understand that what are the population that you are serving. It cannot be done in any type of manner because of the level of criminality that we've experienced. So that's something else that, unfortunately, that I have to do, because I've said to myself, if you're gonna work, you're gonna have to work, because these people are literally, they don't even have the country as a pit hole. They have your people. These kids, just imagine some of those murders that's been out. It's beyond human capacity level. So that's something else that I'm getting ready to do as well. Give me a second. This is great content and inside knowledge on what's happening on the ground. Truly grateful for your eyes and ears firsthand. They are after our resources heart. Absolutely. Mimi, are you following the consulting page? If you're not, anybody who watches this, go please subscribe to the DL Consulting firm. I have some excellent videos over there. Please do so, because the majority of the videos that I have over on my consulting page are going, you're gonna see it happen in the next 5 years, like between 25 and 2030. Those are the videos that this is what's gonna take place, especially regarding the reconstruction of Haiti. I've had the video out there. There are two phases regarding the reconstruction phases of Haiti. You'll have the governmental phase and you'll have the other phase. So if the information is out, everything came to me 2 years ago. I worked on it and I posted those videos out for you guys. So it's forward thinking. All right, guys. So be in the habit of paying attention to some of those videos that I've put out, and also working, taking your note writing. I have an e-guide that is outside. It is available to you. It's only $20. It is Guide to Doing Business in Haiti. It's an e-guide that I've wrote. It comes for my clients, and I've shared it last year. I decided to turn it into a digital, to put it out, because I know that those next 5 years is gonna come water. So have access to the e-guide, beacons.ai/Daisylove83. You can get those e-guides. It's easy read, only 10 chapters, study it. When you are ready for your consultation with me, when you have questions, please get those consultation, because I don't work rush. After this year, between 2026 and 2030, it's a wrap, and then Haiti is gonna get into the new phase. Mimi said, I will subscribe to it and to add to my pages to watch. Okay. I used to watch you in about town and posting from your living room. Will do. Okay, babe. Don't worry. Yes, that's what you guys have to do. To be subscribed. It's not only to be subscribed here, but to make sure that you check periodically. Cause right now I decided to come live because I was working with the youth agency. But I'll be very honest, this month all the way to like Easter, I probably won't be live as much. All right, because I have to focus on my clients. I have to focus on the youth agency. I have a program that I'm posting for the youth agency, and there's a lot of shit going on in Haiti, guys. Like, there's a lot of work going on to Haiti, and I'm trying not to stretch myself too thin. By the summer months, it's gonna be crazy. After this year, when you have election, and it's just gonna be crazy, because you got to remember that this is a country that a lot of people listen. Remember the last live that I did, not here. I think I did it, but it's posted here. I told you guys there are a lot of the people that I personally know who left, who went on the Biden thing. These people are coming back home to Haiti. There's a lot of the people who left. They really left for opportunities, right? Because they were saying to themselves, like, let's go. But a lot of people who left, they never lived in the US. So they're thinking to themselves that it's gonna be like, good until they get there. I always tell you this: the life that you have in a country like the United States and the life that you have here in Haiti is not the same. It's two different lifestyle. The get down is different. There's nobody who has a decent life here in Haiti, who's able to get to work, who's able to have an income, who's gonna leave Haiti to go live anywhere in the United States or Canada, because it's not the same life. All people, the only reason that you would see someone keep living in those countries is if they have kids and they're like, IT is too unstable. But tout moun qui gen courage, it's like aprete. Parce que depi moun nan ka travay, depi moun nan ka bay tèt li manje. So now, give me a second, Mimi. So now what you have un paquet lan moun. Parce que it's so weird. Like, people like to talk about Haitian people, like, oh, Haitian people this, Haitian people that. I was just telling myself this when I was talking to someone who's getting ready to come back to Haiti, who reached out to me. They left on the Biden thing, and they called me back. They're like, hey, you know what? I don't want to stay in the US anymore. I'm coming back home. Like, the experience they felt wasn't good because they feel like they're spending everything, because that the United States is a consumer place. Like, you make the money, but you spend the money as well. Koto fait l'argent, c'est là où dépenser. Whereas in Haiti, there's a lot of get down. There's a lot of other things that you could do. So he was telling me that he was getting ready to come back. And the good thing about a lot of Haitian people is that they are wicked smart. So a lot of these people had jobs at Amazon. A lot of these people, they now have the get down, because one thing that you have to remember is that for those of us that are living in Haiti, for example, I went to the dentist on Monday. God, I needed a shampoo for my hair. I had to go to three different location supermarket to get shampoos. They were out. They were all out. They were out. They were empty. Like, there was no shampoos. So I was telling my god sister this, to the point where one of the sellers said to me, he said, "Eh bien, madame, prends conditioner, non? Ça va faire lave tête ou conditioner." I'm like, I had to go to three different locations. So that's the problem with IET. And I've been saying this to you guys. Don't forget to like, guys. Give me a like. Please give me a like. That's the one thing about Haiti. A lot of time people want to stay here, and it can really upset me when you guys ask me question like, "What do you use? What do you do this? How do you?" Girl, guy, whatever I can find. Like I don't have the luxury that some of you have to go and to have a variety of things. I really don't. I don't have that luxury. So it's only, listen, how many, it's, oh, thank you so much for liking. Thank you. Please like. It's only like Caribbean market. Um I don't even know if Giant is still open, but right now it's only Caribbean market and their price, because they are the only place where you can go and have a certain decency when it comes to food, like when it comes to meat, when it comes to like decency, it's only Caribbean market. But after that, like there's nothing. So a lot of these guys who left Haiti, hold on, let me read your comment and then I'm gonna comment. I'm gonna tell you that pila next kunya get positionné yo. Parce que you have to remember this, people who left already had the get down, so they already knew the routes for certain things, so they knew what kind of country that they had. And this is why I said to people that it wasn't bad that they left, because now it's like j'ai mon appui ouvert, because you had a different experience and hopefully you have different resources. This is from Ngipal BTZ. So a lot of these guys who left and they were like, okay, you know what, I left because shit was popping in Haiti, and hey, Biden offered the program, they left. But a lot of these guys who got to the United States, they were on their grind. They knew they were on their grind, and now they have the know how as far as like, okay, so since they already knew the lack that Haiti had in terms of like products, in terms of like anything that we need, right? So this person that I was talking to is getting ready to come back, and they already have boxes of things in terms of like clothes, in terms of like perfumes, in terms of certain things. But I was just communicating with them the other day because I was like, hold up, let me tell him what he needs to bring, because I needed a couple of things I couldn't even find. So I was like, okay, let me tell you what's missing, what you need to pack, what you need to do. Hold on, Mimi. Sounds great. Looking forward to ways we can work together with real vendors that will actually get the resources. Absolutely. I am looking to retire in a few years and trying to see ways I can really help more. Absolutely, Mimi. If you want to retire, IT is going to be a great place to retire. Yeah, I still stand on what I'm saying to you guys. I know that it may sound crazy, but go back to the videos that I posted to you guys when I came in 2019. Girl, I take my hat off myself. It really was a long, dry ass motherfucking roads. But thanks to God, I'm still alive and I can direct you guys. I'm telling you, I'm just I'm not talking anymore because I already told you everything. Someone said, I'm part of the TPS program and I hope to return home. I have a lot of plans and we'll connect with you. Observing, and I have so many people in my family who are part of the TPS program, and I've been telling them to come down. A lot of people I feel like are afraid, but you can only be, it's like, you can only be afraid if you don't have the know-how, and it's so much better if you are a part of those programs. Like the person that I was communicating with was a part of the Biden program, and they're not waiting to be like, look at the stress. So like, okay, you were a part of the Biden program, it was a 2-year program. Now Trump is in office and he has ICE going on deporting people. So a lot of people that I know, they're like, fuck it, like I'm just gonna come home. So when that person, he's like a personal like person, not a client. And when he called me, he was like, hey, you know what, I don't want to be here. Plus his kids are in Haiti. He's like, I don't want to be here, I'm gonna come, but his wife is in the state. Him and his wife, they left. And I'm like, you know what, if you can get back with the job that you have, if they're gonna take you back, come back. Sou konon ou gen travay ou ba, come back. I was like, neg yo se del mayo ye, tala yo pral fini. This year is gonna be the cleanup year. Just vini, And then so we ended up having a conversation because my thing is, um, for me, of course, I ask for certain things. I need some tech stuff. I always tell you guys this. I tell you guys that when it comes to the tech department, it's garbage in this country. I've been telling you guys about the areas. I actually have videos where I tell you guys what you need to be working with. This was not the time. Like I've been telling you guys this. If you were living in the United States, I've been saying this to you guys, what you needed to focus on, the areas that you needed to focus on, what's going to be open for Haiti. There's nothing else that I could do for you but sharing those information, which I've been sharing. So if you guys are not, because on the last video that I have here, which I think that is here on this channel, is that inheritance land, one of them. um I tell you guys that eventually the Haitian government is going to have to update itself. So everything that the last government, the guy who died, was trying to do, which is kind of like making sure that Haiti had different system, making sure, and these guys were fighting so much to feel like, oh no, because they are not knowledgeable into that. You have to remember that. And going back, ugh, why are you people making me talk? Listen, you better send me money on PayPal. You better send me money because you made me talk way too much. Going back to the video that I posted for you in 2019, Haiti in the next 10 years. Go watch that video if you haven't watched. It's here on this channel. You're gonna find it on the 2019 playlist, or you can scroll down. It's called Haiti in the next 10 years. Go watch that video and go study that video. Every video that I put out, you gotta have your pen and your paper. You gotta have a notebook and be Daisy Love, and then just write out. Go rewatch those videos. The 2019 playlist. Go sit with yourself. Those of you that are interested in Haiti, those of you that are interested into the market in Haiti, the 2019 playlist. Go watch that. This was all forward thinking, and then once you're done, you study it, and then for 2030 go into the DL consulting page. This is the video for 2030. I give you everything. I give you everything. Right now, um, I'm busy because I'm making my own connection. Thankfully, sometimes God is with you. When you are in alignment with yourself, God is going to give you exactly what you need. What's the point? Like I said to you guys, IT is gonna need, I always tell you that, because tout côté nou wè que yo krasé an, they're gonna rebuild it. The money is there for that. I told you guys, I said, if you are, and be careful with that, parce que nous connaissons que yo en IT. So just because I'm telling you what is gonna be there, that doesn't mean that you're gonna have access to that. That doesn't mean, like right now I already told you, for people who ever is gonna come here, who's gonna watch, who's gonna come back, if you watch this, if you are a firm, if you study subsoil, the government in Haiti, finally they're in on it. They're like, okay, we need people to study, because now they're understanding that why Haiti is going to. When you go to the DL consulting page, watch the video that I have regarding the European Union. Watch the video that I have regarding the UN Agenda 2030. Watch the video that I have regarding rare earth. I have another video regarding net zero. All of those information are out there. All of those information are out there. And then, after Easter, I'm going to concentrate on the consulting page, so I'll have more videos for you here and there. Once I finish with my mentorship program, I'm onboarding my people. The program starts March 11, which is next week, for my mentorship. So I'm just going to onboard people. Once I onboard people on the mentorship program, and then after a week or so, then I can concentrate for a few videos that I have in mind that I can work on and post for the consulting page. So you're not really going to see me live, not this week, not next week or so, right? This is it. We've entered the new world. We've entered the new world order. It is what it is. I've done my part. I'm also structuring my consulting, making sure that I have everything in order. There was one aspect of the work that I was doing that I felt like I didn't have one access, and thankfully God made way for me. So we're working on that, and there's a lot of other things behind the scenes that I would love to come here and share with you, but that I just can't, because sometimes when you don't work alone, there are certain things that you can't really talk about. But what I can be very certain and tell you is that for those of you that are looking at things from abroad, I know that these sensationalized news, they give you the most. They give you the most. If you are on TikTok, it's even worse. You'll kill yourself watching Haiti because they just they do the most. I'm not saying that what is going on, there is no truth to it. That's not true. That is not what I'm saying. But I'm also telling you that parallelly from the madness and from the chaos, shit is going on. People are working, people are re strategizing. There is a lot going on. It's all about the mindset that you have in mind. It's is it the goddamn neighbor? You hear the noise? I think a lot of those houses, again, I guess people are coming back home. People are coming back home because in my neighborhood, people were listen, we were probably the only people working, living here, because a lot of people had left. But I'm assuming that people are coming back. By this time next year, it's gonna you'll see. By this time next year, we are in March. By March 2026, you'll see. It'll be different. But yeah, guys, so it was nice coming here and nice spending some time with you. Haiti is currently similar to Bitcoin. It's going to be beautiful. Yes, yes, observe it. And it is. It's going. I had some such clear vision in 2019. All downtown Port-au-Prince is going to be rebuilt. Downtown Port-au-Prince is going to be the epicenter of business in Haiti. You're going to have a lot of infrastructure being built right in downtown Port-au-Prince. It's going to be the new governmental epicenter is going to be right there. You're going to have, the justice system, Palais de Justice, all the things that you see that they keep and it's because they have the plans already. They're rebuilding everything. And the saddest thing for me, the saddest thing out in those last years has been the dismantle of families, because like so many people had to leave the country because of the insecurity. It's also been the killings of innocent people. It's also been the empowerment of our youth to do those beatings. So it's kind of like those people didn't even have to use external forces. All they had to do was use our own people to do this to us. So this is why I said that in this lifetime, moving forward, when I'm working with an organization, I'm giving you the blueprint from A to Z, because the last thing that I ever want any outside government to do is to come to my motherfucking country and empower my young people to do this bullshit. So I'm on deck when it comes to the youth agency, when it comes to some of the works that I'm going to be getting ready to do. It's like, because you got to remember that they're using your own people to do that. I'm still gathering my capital, but we'll start visiting to get used to the areas. Absolutely. Any thoughts on the new airport in Okai? No, I don't have any thoughts on that. They're going to continue to build. Okai has an airport. They should have been doing that. It's all part of those new development. So remember what I said. I've been telling you guys this, and I think I said in a couple of those videos that I posted for you. I told you that we have entered, and I've been saying this in the last 6 years. I said this is a shift in world. When you have change, you gotta change. So I told you that inevitably Haiti will have to change. Parce que ou pa gen men monde lan, ou pa gen men jeunesse lan, ou pa gen men, gade men, ou pa gen men moun yo. Right now you have, I'm on my Instagram feed, and all I see on sponsored posts about with young people that are teaching other young people about market value, about so I'm working with this guy, and we've been working. He's a little stubborn. He gets on my nerve. I hate students who doesn't listen to me, because I'm like, if you're building a company, who are you building this company for? Because one thing that we have to be in the habit of understanding is that everybody has access to a phone. Everybody has access. And now it's like things that business people knew. If you went to school for business, if you were enrolling into certain circle, everybody has access to that, because the new generation that we have, they are very much so embedded into the technology. Right now, I do work with people that are in their 60s and 70s to support them, right? These are some of those clients, and they're here in Haiti. They reach out. Of course, it's because I run into certain circles as well, and I evolve online. And these people also have children that are younger than myself. We evolve in life. I told you this before, and this is why, in my opinion, I feel like I always felt like get it back like au pas besoin à mourir pour yo. Ouais, ça me dit là, comme c'est qu'il y a un pile monde qui mourit, qui prend la mort. I mean, it's sad, but it comes to when you really think about it, right? Um, the president of Haiti died for shit that is now implemented. Sometimes you're just too ahead of the game. Sometimes you just it's kind of like this is the same thing for me. I posted my consulting business. I started to consult in 2015. I was doing it over the phone, but I came online with it in 2020. And I was telling you guys about these things. In 2020, 2021, a lot of you probably thought that I was crazy. But look at this, we are in 2025, and a lot of you, I'm very certain, are looking at this like, shit, 90% of everything that she talked about was the truth. Sometimes you are ahead of the game. You just see things further. You just see things ahead of the game. So this is why a lot of the people who died, when you're looking at the president of Haiti, he died like for cowardly, for changes that he wanted to implement, which now are naturally going to be implemented because you got a new generation. Remember when I posted the video in 2019? What did I say? I say we are in 2019. I was 35. I said in 5 years, my generation are going to be 40. Your girl is 41. Your girl is 41. So you pushing those generations. Next, you get 60 ans, you like in 10 years they're gonna be in their 70s. Those guys that are in their 70s, in 10 years they're gonna be in their 80s. So for you, those of you, I've been saying that, those of you that are my age now or even a little younger in mid 30s, your focus should never be on this guys that are here. It should not. They are leaving. And remember what I said, the homework that you have for everybody who watches live, you got to go to my channel, this channel that here. You're going to have to watch all of these conversation series that I've put out, because there are a lot of information in those conversations. I talk to a lot of people. You got to sit there and go watch those conversation series. The last one that I had with Daphne Floria, we talked about that. Both of us are went to school together. We are colleagues. We are classmates, and we talk about that. We talk, and I've mentioned this to you a lot of the time. These older people that are in their 60s, 70s, you got to remember that Haiti doesn't have a retirement place. Haiti doesn't have a retired. And I've said this, living here, a lot of people felt like, wow, you've been living in Haiti for so long. It had to be like this. Like, even with myself, like, this is why sometimes I'm like, don't ask me questions about what. It had to be like this. Because just because I grew up in Haiti, there are some things that I was not aware of Haiti. Here in this house, the woman the witch, you guys know how I feel about her, who's been taking care of the house, she's old, 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 old. She doesn't want to go home. She's from Jeremy. Like, for me, I would have not give a fuck about her just because of the type of person that she is. But my mother's not like me, because my mother understands the reality. My mother knows that she doesn't have a retirement plan. The woman probably doesn't have a retirement plan. My mother knows that what the fuck is she gonna do if she's not here anymore? So it's like I'm looking at my mother and like, you are actually hiring new people to work for you, while this woman, what the fuck? But is that reality? She knows the reality, right? She knows that the woman is old. There's nothing for old. There's another woman who's been here with us now. She has been working with my mother since I was a child. Like, she's been since I was like maybe what, 4 or 5 years old. She's old, old, old. She's from Lactibonite. No, she's from Cap Haitian. She works at the school. Now my mother is her primary caregiver. My mother built a home for her. Now she had to be here because downtown Providence was hot, right? This is the true. about Haiti because you don't have anything in place, but everything is gonna change. They don't have a choice. They're gonna have to make change because you have newcomers, and they are really realizing that they gotta hire people like us, right? Give me a second. Let me go back. No joke, cost is getting up, but pay is going down in USA. Hoping to take my knowledge of beauty, skincare, and retail to Haiti. Very nice. Yes, TPS is kind of like making mini diasporas that actually know the country and have connects. So build up on Haiti. Be nice. Absolutely. Facts. Yeah. Yeah, guys. So yeah, I mean, you have it. You have everything. Um, e- be on the lookout for a lot of the works that I'll be putting out. The summer is going to be lit, lit, lit. I have a lot of things that I'm going to put out. My only concern with some of the projects that I want to do, um, sometimes I want my people to have access to those projects. And I'm getting ready to put out certain things, and there's some of you I don't think if you're gonna come to Haiti to participate. That's the problem because Port-au-Prince is still crazy. I don't know if I'll have to select. I don't know if I'll have to select another place to do it. But all the information, I'm gonna have clarity to how to move after April. Cetria said, beauty skincare is something that I've been interested about for 3 to 4 years now. Unfortunately, some of the products, the majority of the products that I was using are from the States. My sister was here and she was traveling often. She started to traveling even more often because her family ended up going to the US. But now I don't really have access to her like that because she has been stationed there. So I was even thinking to myself, damn, does that mean that I have to wait for people to come? So someone like yourself, let me see what she said. Okay, yeah, someone like yourself with beauty skincare, right? When you have an idea, and I'm just throwing this out there, but this is it. You guys have to sign up for a consultation. When you have an idea like this, it's not it doesn't suffice to say that you're gonna come to Haiti to see what's here in Haiti, right? The first thing that you have to be in the habit of knowing is what is the capacity at which that you want to evolve. For me, when I'm looking at someone from the US, I want you to evolve in the manner of a company like Creolisance, right? We've talked about her before. If Kama Paris has a big company, but she uses her skills and her knowledge twofold. Because, like I said to you before, her company actually has a land in the country of Haiti where they are empowering people and working the community aspect to give them what they need for the products that they're using. So let's just say that you're not even into Creolisance. Anybody who has the community approach can support that business just because it's empowering people here in Haiti. So when I um consult with individuals. And when you are not from Haiti, we are not consulting in the matter of Haiti. I'm consulting with you more broadly because you cannot come in a market. We already have companies. We have so many people that are doing natural stuff in Haiti, natural hair care. Like everybody is Haiti. People have something going on. So your company cannot be at the level of what we already have. Because if it's at the level, then now you're competing with what we have. If you're competing with what we have, the people are you're gonna have competitor that you shouldn't even be in having, right? But if you we're looking at things and we're looking at things in a more broader prospect, right? Someone like you say, okay, I want to come, I want to what you said, like bring my beauty skincare to Haiti. So now we're not going to evaluate beauty skincare. We got to sit there and evaluate First of all, what do you have in mind to do? When you say beauty skincare, are you going to be working with people who have psoriasis? Are you going to be working with people who have acne? Are you going to be working with people who are trying to embellish their skin? Because right now the market is big with people who are, embellishing their skin or bleaching their skin, because it's like it's everywhere. Even when you go to certain products that are the minimum, they all have retinol in it, which is going to naturally lighten your skin. So you have to understand what you want to bring to the table. If you say that, well, you know what, the market right now is open for people to embellish their skin, and hey, listen, I seen this TikTok. This one guy said, I'm gonna say it in Creole, then maybe I'll say it in English. He said, "Kunya omun met afshesh on noir and I took journey." Pretty much, he said you could look for a dark skin. Yeah, we have dark skin people here in Haiti, but it's just a way probably for him to emphasize at the fact that almost everyone is using products that lighten and brighten their skin tone, and because there is such a demand for those type of clientele, even products, I'm not going to name the one that I use because it's so good, but this is like a product, a company who's been here for like 50 years. I've noticed that their formula has changed as well. Their formula now, in my opinion, has a lot of retinol because it brightens your skin. Now, of course, I don't look pale, I don't look white, but over the years of using the product, I've definitely noticed that my skin has embellished. So when you say that you are going to come to IT, and when you say that you are going to come and open a beauty store or something, what is the company that you have in mind? What is it coming to do? Are you going to be serving a population? Some people don't, they're not into that. I know a lot of people that are not into that. They're not into the whole myself. I don't use bleaching skin, but I definitely use. I don't want to say the name of the company just because you guys know I live in Haiti. It's already rare for me to find the products. So these people stay washing my shit and buying the shit that I put out, but it's amazing. But you got people who want that. They suffer from acne. They suffer from skin problems. I suffer from dry skin like fucking crazy, right? So any product that I use, I want moisture. I want moisture for my hair. I want moisture for my skin. So you got to know what your company is going to come and what your company is going to do. Then is there the demand for it? Is there the need for it? And then it's kind of like, how do I want to come into the market and make sure that I'm not eclipsing already, somebody who's doing their one thing. Hold on. Embellish and condition while using local products and special ingredient in part. Embellish and condition. So you want to have a company where when we say embellish, so naturally it's going to bring out the glow of the person, and it's also going to be nourishing for your skin. It's going to be conditioning for your skin. You're going to use the local product. So when you talk about the local product, we're talking about what we are using. So you're probably going to go into the more natural aromatic. You're going to use things like turmeric. Turmeric embellishes. I've used turmeric in the past. I love it. Whenever I look nice and yellow, then my turmeric products are here. But everybody doesn't use turmeric, and everybody doesn't have the same ingredient. I worked 2 years ago with a young woman who does turmeric product, and listen, I had become obsessed. But that woman, she was also studying her product. She had a whole line of hair care. I had to talk to her. But to be really honest, petite, while we not gonna bagay sa, I'm not discouraging, but you have to understand that the competition is big outside. And even with that girl, I was talking, this is the thing, people don't want to listen to me. Then you don't do the shit, and then 4 or 5 years come down and you can't even compete. She was, when she launched her skincare company, the only person who had the market dominating was Blondie Fialdina at the time. And Blondie was only pushing product to brighten, like to change your skin, some pretty much bleaching. And she came with product that was embellishing. And I said to her, you're gonna have to be online because your products are amazing. I was using her product, even her hair care line. She didn't have the know-how, the she wasn't comfortable to be online. I said to her, you're gonna have to be online. Your product is big, you're missing out on a bulk of a population. You guys are hearing me, I don't need this. And then I said so to her. She waited. And now, even if she wants to come back, she it's not to say that she can't come back, but how many people, even only only in the Haitian community, how many people are doing this business? And then we're talking about African community, the competition is mad. You on TikTok? These girls are. There's a woman that I've been following on TikTok. Miss Zami, I haven't gotten her product. Sebaga people for broke in a minute if you pay attention to her. Her products, it's freaking, but they have warehouse after warehouse. And when she sells, she got all type of product. She got product for people who want to change their skin tone. She got product for people who want to embellish their skin tone. She got product for people who don't want to do shit, but you just want to do nice and glowy and soft. And so you have to know the what you're doing when it comes to beauty, skincare, hair care. The competition out there, it's a killer competition. Like you mentioned, safe brightening like vitamin C, niacin, but nice fragrance and some unfragrant and some simple everyday use product for. Yes, I like that. The products that I've been using, the company has been there forever. It's a very very old company. I don't want to say it because I don't want people in Haiti. They stay watching my shit, buying shit that I do. Then when I go to the store, I can't find it. But I think their formula changed, but I swear by them. I swear by them. Like swear by them. It definitely has vitamin C, niacin, retinol in them, nourishing the skin. Very nice, very very good. So that's nice. You said I'm very dry and sun sensitive. I'm very dry, but I'm not sun sensitive. But also like smelling good. But I will visit and check the area first to get some research. Absolutely, hon. Yep, you said turmeric, papaya, pineapple, carrots, butter, soap. But yes, any business is hard. So we'll look it all up more for glow, not bleach, hoping to target locals and visitors not into bleaching. Love this for you, babe. Yes, I love it. I've been, what are my go to product that I use? I love papaya. Papaya makes me look yellow and good. When I have people who make product, the ingredient base that I always tell them are turmeric. I also love carrots and I love not the papaya, the other one. I think she said it. Papaya. I like papaya butter as well. And it's all about the mixture. It's all about the mixing. It's all about what the person. But me, I'm fragrance allergic, so I don't like fragrance in my stuff. But don't want to take up your whole talk when I get my capital right. Oh, my love, you're not taking up my whole talk. I enjoy, if you guys are here, I always enjoy reading what you're saying and sharing a few ideas that can support your mind. This is a nice business that you have, Citria. There's room for everyone, right? But a lot of people are doing it. A lot of people are catching up. You got to understand that since for the Haitian community, since Blondie Z came up with it, she is very popular here, and it's kind of like that's the truth. A lot of people are doing that. But for me, if I were to advise someone into, it depends, because the woman that I was working with, some people, me, I don't do business for, I don't look, I like longevity. That's what I like to look into, like the longevity at what you're doing. The lady that I was working with who had all the products, I don't know why she stopped. I think that personally, I think she was targeted, you know. I really think that she got targeted, but I also think that her strategy wasn't the best in terms of like her products was good. And Personally, I don't think she was ready for what I was ready for. Like, I wanted her to take the business, like, she was working pretty much in the US. She was interested in Haiti, and she wanted to test the market in Haiti, and she wanted to come with the products in Haiti. But the way that I envisioned it for her, I felt that she was missing on that broader community, which is the online community. Now, I evolve online, guys, but I work with a lot of people who don't evolve online. There are still a lot of people who are not, they don't evolve online. There are still a lot of people who have great businesses, but they're just like local businesses or word of the mouth business. They don't really want to be out there like that. Now, that woman, I feel like what she really wanted me to do was, she just wanted me to promote her product for her and do things. Um, but I didn't have the time. You have to remember that I work as well. So, and my work is a lot. So for me to do that, it's not even about the pay that you're giving me. It's about just the time that I need to fit in my schedule. But I really wanted her to feel comfortable enough to bring the product outside. However, she was afraid. She was afraid because she too is a Haitian woman. And I don't think that she wanted to face the competitor that she would have had at the time, because we were only in 2021. So at the time, she would have only had only like Blonde D for a competitor. But now you got everybody for a competitor because so many people are doing it. I'll mostly be in the south. I know Blonde D, but really not into bleach, and love sparkling in the sun with sun protection and looking simple and clean. Absolutely. Hope to export to, so we'll be working more online. Yeah, definitely. More of the south, yeah, but maybe one thing that I would suggest as well would be to, and that's the thing with those of you that are coming from the state, it's always kind of like you want to identify people who are already doing similar businesses that you have. So instead of kind of like coming in with the whole the manufacturer and doing that, you want more to empower the community, bring your resources to them, and be the wholesaler type of like, kind of like that. I hope that this is, you understand what I mean. Okay, any questions, guys? I'm getting tired, so I'm getting ready to go. It was nice catching up with you guys. I spent almost 2 hours here with you. Those of you that are living in the United States or abroad, or even if you're not living, like not in Haiti, it's always into in my opinion, it's always into figure out how to empower communities in Haiti, right? So when you are from a bigger company, like you want to empower communities. Between you and I, Blondie has a big business, but I don't believe this is her business. I believe that she is the face of the business. But I believe that the manufacturer, the products that she's selling, it's for another company. That's my personal opinion. Otherwise, I do believe that if that was her business, as in she was manufacturing those business and things like that, I think she would have taken it in a different route. So I do feel like she's the face of the business. The brand, like the name, she has it going on. But I don't believe that this is her, like the manufacturing aspect, the this, the that. If she has a say to it, perhaps now she may have a little bit more control over it. In terms of like maybe the owners of the company might just give her more control over it. But I believe that she's only been the face of the business. There's two things that you have to always understand. When you are the face of a business, you're just the face. You're selling the business. You're selling the product. You're not manufacturing the product. It's not your stuff, right? So there's certain move that you can't make. Someone like If Calmompe, she's the face of her business, but the business is hers. The ways in which she's moving, you can see that that's her shit. The ways in which she's looking out for the funding, the ways in which she's competing, she's looking for money, and she's strategizing and placing herself, right? You can see that it's different when you are, this is your business and you're not the face of the business. I plan to use local labor and be a part of the community as much as I can. I'll be making stuff in Haiti from Haiti. Good for you, babe. Good for you. Good for you. You've been following me for quite some time, so I hope that the information that I have is supporting you. I know that you pay attention, you research. The only thing that you haven't done is you haven't gotten your consulting. I think when you're ready for that, you'll probably do that as well and get those consultation going and out the ground. I do it because I know that I have the expertise. I can support you guys to see things differently. Okay, my love, thank you. The PDF is going to support you since you've been saying that you want to come to Haiti and you want to kind of get a feel of the market. Get the PDF, because I think I shared the story about one client that I had who came to Haiti. He did his consultation. Unfortunately, when he came down to Haiti, he went about it the wrong way, and these people brainstormed him into not doing the work. So the PDF, definitely get access to that. It'll give you kind of like the blueprint. It's just an introduction. It's very, very simple. It's only like 20 bucks, and you'll have it kind of like as an introduction as you're coming to Haiti, especially for someone like yourself, as you're coming to Haiti. Um, it'll give you the guide. It's just a guide, but it'll give you so that like okay, you know what, I know what to do, I know what not to do, I know how to talk, I know what not to talk. The competitor section, we have I have my competitor chapter is there to teach you. A lot of time you're thinking that this some people are not your competitors, but they are your competitors. So get the PDF. You can get it at beacons.ai/daisylove83. Some of you need those PDF. Get those. Listen, if you don't succeed, it's not me. PDF is there, and I have, oh my god, I have a presentation that I'm working on. It's part of the event. Remember, I did the event 2 years ago. I want to turn it into the live presentation, put it out there for you guys to have it, and you guys will have everything to succeed, because that's what I want. I'm doing things that I didn't have access to. If I had someone like myself to support me, to guide me, to coach me, I would be on the moon right now. I would not be here. Everything I had to learn, acquire the experience hands on. Some came very painfully, but at least I'm not selfish, because at the end of the day, what is at the forefront, it is to make sure that people can get access to Haiti and people know they have the know how, right? So I really want that because it's a new world. There's no reason for some of you to suffer in the United States, suffer in the Dominican Republic, suffer in France, suffer in Canada, and then you got a country that is empty and you have a lot going on for yourself. You can come, you can do things. People my generation, unfortunately, a lot of you are married with your own kids, your own family. Mama, papa. I'm not doing that anymore. Right now, my parents, they they respect me so much because at the end of the day, they saw that I stood the ground. I stood the ground, and there is no better feeling than when you look at people and look at them and be like, I told you so. So, all right, guys, I am leaving you guys. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this live. Thank you so much for everyone who participated. Thank you so much for everyone who stopped by. It was a pleasure. Whenever I have the time, I will come. Whenever I have the time, it's not promised, no guarantees, but whenever I have the time and I feel that I could after this week, I'll come. Follow me on all the social media. Watch the videos, study them, take notes, and I'll see you soon.